Norse mythology is a tapestry of epic tales filled with gods and monsters, giants and dwarves. These stories have been passed down through generations, capturing the imagination of people with their rich and intricate narratives. The gods, with their immense power and complex personalities, interact with a world teeming with mythical creatures and legendary beings. It's like the ultimate fantasy novel, but with more beards and fewer plot holes. And trust me, there are a lot of beards. It's a world of magic, where frost giants roam icy plains and Valkyries escort fallen warriors to Valhalla. The icy plains are vast and treacherous, home to the formidable frost giants, whose strength and size are the stuff of legend. Meanwhile, the Valkyries, fierce and noble, soar through the skies, guiding the souls of the brave to their eternal resting place in Valhalla, the majestic hall of the slain. Think of it as the ultimate VIP lounge, but with more swords and fewer cocktails. And definitely no dress code. At the heart of these myths lies a captivating creation story, one that speaks of primordial beings and the birth of the cosmos. This tale unfolds in a time when the universe was still young and the forces of nature were wild and untamed. The creation story is a cornerstone of Norse mythology, offering a glimpse into the origins of the world and the divine beings who shaped it. It's like the ultimate origin story, but with more cosmic chaos and fewer radioactive spiders. Sorry, Spider-Man. This is the story of Buri and Bestla, the parents of Odin, the All-Father, and the grandparents of the gods. Buri, the first god, emerged from the ice, and together with Bestla, they gave birth to a lineage of deities that would come to rule the heavens and the earth. Their union symbolizes the merging of elemental forces, giving rise to a new era of divine beings. It's like the ultimate family drama, but with more ice and fewer awkward Thanksgiving dinners. And no one arguing over the last piece of pie. Their story takes us back to a time before time, to the chaotic void of Ginnungagap, where the forces of fire and ice collided. This primordial void was a place of great turmoil and potential, where the elements clashed in a cosmic dance, creating the conditions for life to emerge. The fiery realm of Muspelheim and the icy expanse of Niflheim met in Ginnungagap, setting the stage for the birth of the world. It's like the ultimate dance-off, but with more lava and fewer dance moves. And definitely no disco balls. It is here that our tale begins, with the birth of a being both strange and wondrous, the primordial cow, Audhumla. Audhumla, with her life-giving milk, nourished the first beings and played a crucial role in the creation myth. From her, the first gods drew their strength, and through her, the cycle of life and creation was set into motion. Her presence in the myth underscores the interconnectedness of all life and the divine. It's like the ultimate dairy farm, but with more magic and fewer lactose intolerances. And no need for pasteurization. In the vast emptiness of Ginnungagap, where even penguins would need a vacation, a being of immense power emerged from the melting ice. Enter Audhumla, the primordial cow, with udders so full she could open a dairy farm in the Arctic. Move over, Ben & Jerry's. As she licked the salty ice like it was the world's largest popsicle, a figure began to take shape. Talk about a cool way to make friends. This was Buri, the first of the Aesir gods, emerging like a Norse version of a superhero, strong and handsome. Move over, Thor. Buri, whose name means son or the producer, could have easily been the star of a Viking reality show. Keeping up with the Aesir, anyone? He is the ancestor of the Aesir gods, the principal deities in the Norse pantheon, basically the original Norse family tree. Ancestry.com, eat your heart out. His birth from the ice licked by Audhumla symbolizes the emergence of order from chaos, like finding a hot chocolate stand in the middle of a snowstorm. Now that's a sweet surprise. And let's not forget, Audhumla probably thought, well, this is the most interesting ice cream flavor I've ever tried. Buri, the original surprise inside the ice pop. While Buri's origins are clear, the story of his consort, Bestla, is shrouded in mystery. Her tale is one that has intrigued scholars and enthusiasts of Norse mythology for centuries. Unlike Buri, whose lineage is well documented, Bestla's background is a puzzle with many missing pieces. It's like trying to piece together a jigsaw puzzle with half the pieces missing and no picture on the box. And just when you think you found a piece, it turns out to be from a completely different puzzle. We know she was a Jotun, a member of the race of giants, but her parentage and early life remain unknown. The Jotnar, often depicted as formidable and ancient beings, have their own rich and complex history. Bestla's place within this lineage is a subject of much speculation and debate. It's like trying to figure out the family tree of a celebrity who never posts on social media. Or worse, one who only posts cryptic memes. Some scholars believe she was the daughter of Bolthorn, a giant mentioned in the prose Edda, but her true origins are lost to the mists of time. The prose Edda, a cornerstone of Norse literature, offers tantalizing hints but no definitive answers. Bolthorn himself is a shadowy figure, adding to the enigma surrounding Bestla. It's like trying to get a straight answer from a politician. Or a cat. Despite the lack of information about her past, Bestla's importance is undeniable. She stands as a powerful figure in Norse mythology, embodying the strength and mystery of the Jotnar. Her union with Buri signifies a crucial link between the gods and giants, a theme that recurs throughout Norse tales. It's like the ultimate power couple but with more cosmic drama. And fewer Instagram followers. She is the mother of Odin, Vili and Ve, the three brothers who would go on to shape the world as we know it in Norse mythology. Odin, the All-Father, is perhaps the most well-known, but Vili and Ve also played significant roles in the creation and governance of the cosmos. Talk about a family with some serious influence. Imagine their family reunions. Her giant heritage adds another layer of complexity to the Aesir lineage, highlighting the interconnectedness of gods and giants in the Norse cosmos. This interconnectedness is a recurring theme, illustrating the intricate web of relationships and conflicts that define Norse mythology. Bestla's story, though fragmented, offers a glimpse into the profound and often tumultuous interactions between these powerful beings. Her legacy, through her sons, continues to influence the myths and legends that have captivated imaginations for generations. It's like the ultimate soap opera, but with more thunder and lightning, and way cooler special effects. The story of how Buri and Bestla met is not elaborated upon in the surviving myths. But let's imagine it was like a cosmic blind date. Perhaps they bumped into each other in the vastness of Ginnungagap, like two people lost in a cosmic supermarket. Excuse me, do you know where the milk is? Or maybe their union was set up by some ancient matchmaker with a flair for the dramatic. Swipe right for destiny. Whatever the circumstances, their meeting was like the ultimate cosmic meet-cute. It marked the union of two powerful forces, the Aesir, representing order and creation, and the Jotnar, representing chaos and the untamed forces of nature. Talk about opposites attracting. The birth of the Aesir Buri and Bestla's progeny. From the union of Buri and Bestla came three sons, Odin, Vili, and Ve. Talk about a power couple. They didn't just break the mold, they shattered it. These three brothers would inherit the strength of their father and the wisdom of their mother, becoming the most powerful of the Aesir gods. No pressure, right? Just your typical overachievers. It was these three who would go on to slay the primordial giant Ymir, using his body to fashion the world. Just your average family bonding activity. You know, like a weekend DIY project. Odin, the eldest and wisest, would become the All-Father, the chief god of the Norse pantheon, associated with wisdom, war, magic, and poetry. And probably the one who always won at family trivia night. Bet he had all the answers. Vili, whose name means will, represented the divine will and determination. The ultimate can-do attitude. The guy who never took no for an answer. V, meaning sanctity or shrine, embodied the sacred and the divine. The one who always remembered to say grace at dinner, and probably the one who kept everyone in line. The legacy of the primordial couple. While Buri and Bestla might not be the Beyoncé and Jay-Z of Norse myths, their legacy is like that catchy tune you can't stop humming. They represent the primordial forces that gave rise to the world and the gods. Think of them as the ultimate power couple, but with more thunderbolts and fewer Instagram followers. Their union symbolizes the delicate balance between order and chaos, a theme that permeates Norse mythology. It's like trying to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Buri, the first of the Aesir, embodies the creative spark, the force that brought order from the void. Basically, he's the original DIY enthusiast, but with cosmic tools. Bestla, the giantess, represents the raw power of nature, the untamed forces that both nourish and threaten. Imagine Mother Nature with a bit of a temper tantrum, but also a nurturing side. Odin, a legacy forged in ice and mystery, and a bit of frostbite. And maybe a snowball fight or two. As the son of Buri and Bestla, Odin inherited a complex legacy. His lineage is steeped in the ancient traditions and mystical elements of Norse mythology, a tapestry woven with threads of power, wisdom, and mystery, and probably a few family feuds. Thanksgiving must have been interesting. From his father, he inherited the strength and determination of the Aesir. The Aesir gods were known for their might and valor, and Odin embodied these traits, becoming a formidable warrior and a revered leader among the gods. Talk about daddy issues. And a lot of gym time. From his mother, he inherited a connection to the primal forces of the Jotnar. The Jotnar, or giants, represented the untamed and chaotic aspects of nature, and this connection gave Odin a profound understanding of the natural world and its raw elemental power. Thanks, Mom. For the chaos gene. This duality is reflected in Odin's character. He is a god of both wisdom and war, a seeker of knowledge and a wielder of immense power. His wisdom is symbolized by his two ravens, Hugin and Munin, who fly across the world to bring him information. Because who needs Google when you have ravens? Just hope they don't get distracted by shiny things. Odin's quest for knowledge led him to sacrifice his eye at the Well of Mimir in exchange for wisdom. This act of self-sacrifice highlights his relentless pursuit of understanding and his willingness to endure great personal loss for the sake of enlightenment. And a killer eye patch. Matey! He also hung himself from the world tree, Yggdrasil, for 9 days and nights, pierced by his own spear, to gain knowledge of the runes, the magical alphabet of the Norse. This grueling ordeal was a testament to his unyielding determination and his desire to unlock the secrets of the universe. Talk about a rough week. Bet he needed a spa day after that. Odin's legacy extends beyond his own feats. He is the ruler of Valhalla, the Hall of the Slain, where he welcomes fallen warriors chosen by the Valkyries. These warriors are honored and prepared for the events of Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world. No pressure, right? Just a little end-of-the-world prep. In Ragnarok, Odin is destined to face his ultimate challenge. The battle will see the end of many gods, including Odin himself, but it also signifies a new beginning, a rebirth of the world from the ashes of the old. So, basically a cosmic do-over, with a lot of fireworks. Odin's story is one of sacrifice, wisdom, and power. His legacy continues to inspire and captivate, a testament to the enduring allure of Norse mythology. From ancient scrolls to modern interpretations, the tale of Odin remains a powerful narrative of a god who forged his destiny in ice and mystery, and a touch of humor, because even gods need a laugh. The enduring power of creation myths. The story of Buri and Bestla and the birth of Odin is a creation myth that really knows how to keep an audience hooked. I mean, who doesn't love a good origin story? It's like the original binge watch. It provides a framework for understanding the world around us, explaining the existence of order and chaos, gods and monsters. It's like the ultimate cosmic soap opera. Move over, reality TV. These myths were not just stories, they were an integral part of Norse culture and belief. Think of them as the ancient version of binge-worthy TV shows. Game of Thrones has nothing on this. They provided a moral compass, a way of understanding the complexities of life and death, fate and free will, because let's face it, even Vikings needed a little guidance now and then, and maybe a laugh or two. Buri and Bestla in a wider context. Buckle up, folks. The story of Buri and Bestla is like the ultimate crossover episode of creation myths from around the world. Imagine a cosmic soup where order emerges from chaos. Sounds like a recipe gone wrong, but it's a common theme from ancient Greece to China. These myths, despite their differences, all speak to the universal human experience of seeking meaning in a world full of wonder and mystery, and maybe a bit of confusion. They remind us of the power of storytelling to connect us to our past and to make sense of the present. Plus, who doesn't love a good story by the fire? Just don't let Buri cook the marshmallows. He might turn them into another universe. Conclusion. The untold story continues. Because let's be real, stories never really end, do they? They just take a coffee break. The tale of Buri and Bestla, while wrapped in mystery, is like the ultimate Norse mythology teaser trailer. And who doesn't love a good teaser? Their union is like mixing hot coffee with cold milk. Opposites attract, right? And it's a recipe for something epic. From the chaos of the void, they birthed a new order. Talk about making an entrance. It's like the ultimate cosmic party. Their legacy lives on through their grandson Odin and the Norse gods, who, let's face it, have more drama than a soap opera. Seriously, they could have their own reality show, reminding us of the timeless power of creation myths to shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. Because who doesn't love a good origin story? If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to stay up to date on upcoming videos.